of all my banners so you guys can see what we're doing. And let's talk about some stuff. Speaking of Detective Comics, can you guys see this photo okay?
Yep.
Look at the size of this thing. It's pretty massive.
It is.
But looks great. Some photos, it seems like it's not quite as big as I was expecting, like, you know, the footprint of it, but I guess we'll find out in hand on Friday just how big it is. Again, guys, the live unboxing will be Friday, 7 p.m. for this piece right here.
I don't know. It said that the depth, I think it said, was like almost 30 inches. So that's what it gets me. I don't know. I don't have the room for the depth of it.
It doesn't look like it's 30, does it?
That's the problem. That's why I keep waiting. I'm waiting so badly for your review so I can get like accurate measurements.
I'll try to get you as best as I can.
Because you look at pictures and like you said, it doesn't. I mean, it's hard to tell, but it doesn't seem that deep.
It's the same as, like, I've seen photos of that Batman versus Joker diorama, and it just doesn't look like it's that deep.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it's going to be, you know, a good size width, but
yeah,
I don't see it being that case either. So I don't know.
I mean, they've gotten better, but even, you know, the website measurements are sometimes a little bit off. But
yeah, well, it's not doing my.
I was surprised Fabox said the cape is attached to the body. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I feel like if you had a breakage,
yeah,
it's way more expensive to get a replacement. Which makes me question, will they do replacements?
So pre-order early.
I'm trying to figure out. Usually I have a little thing that clicks from picture to picture, but no, it's not doing that. Darn it. Okay, well, I'm not sure why. So we also had a teaser for the Batman maquette from Tweeterhead that was teased on Batman Day. I actually thought they might show it. I know they should have showed it. I think that they're still tweaking it a bit from what we saw at San Diego. Actually, I really like what we saw in San Diego. Did you like what you saw, Jeff?
Oh, I liked it very much. But man, paint just brings it to life. So I really want to see it. It looked quite large to me for 1/6, but I'm curious to see it.
I'm still trying to figure out why it's not doing it. Let's see.
Will it let you just arrow over with your keyboard?
There we go. Thank you. All right, so this was another tease. Obviously, this is another piece that I thought we might see. They're still working on it, apparently. So that's another piece that hopefully will be up for pre-order soon. That was sculpted by Matt Black. Speaking of Tweeterhead, this is this awesome photo of the Joker. Looks like he's ready to start shipping, guys.
It's crazy. It doesn't seem like they're doing batches on that one. It looks like every single Joker they're making is right there.
It's an army of Jokers.
Yeah.
It is just insane.
Are these the smaller ones?
This is the 6 scale. I did see a recent photo. I'm not allowed to publish it, but of the 6 scale next to the quarter scale. And it's just insane. It's just so cool. They both look so good. It doesn't matter which scale you buy, you're going to be really happy. Because this thing is the size of a quarter scale. I mean, you know, you saw how big it was, Jeff.
Yeah.
But anyway, he will be shipping soon. This was a photo of the Samurai Scarecrow since the last time we were on the show. This is the bonus or the swap out portrait. And he also has a hand with a scroll in his hand. What do you guys think about this? It's still kind of strange.
Is he still wearing the mask on his shoulder now?
No.
When he has this one on?
No. So that would be a swap out where it's just got his shoulder.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like Riddler, but I like it. It looks kind of cool. I don't know.
I like it too. I don't know if I'd ever display it this way, but I don't know. It's still growing on me.
Like if I was, collecting samurai, I wouldn't display any of the samurai faces because, I would still want it to look somewhat like a comic book character. But
Yeah,
I kind of like this. It's kind of cool looking.
I think it's neat.
It has a lot of a samurai-ish look to the new movie's mask that he wore in the Batman. I could see that kind of a take on that almost with a samurai theme.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's still a third portrait. I'd love to see a third, but I'm guessing there's only going to be 2.
I mean, I was happy with the original portrait as well. So
Make sure it's going in order. Okay.
while you're out, you had a super chat by Theodore.
Can you tell me how much it was, and can you read it for us?
It's $5. And it says, Eric, I'm loving the new 1/3 direction. I'm doing the same. I've got Hush Batman on the way. I've got another 5 spaces for 1/3, and I'll be done for a bit.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for the $5 super chat, and congratulations on that 1/3 scale journey. Again, it's a whole new thing. When you go 1/3, as Eric is learning, it's a whole different space commitment too. But I don't know. I mean, has it convinced you, Eric, that you love 1/3 more than 1/4, or are you still? I don't know. If you like, for me, I still prefer 1/3. Like, I just love that scale. Are you there at this point?
Yeah, no, I definitely like the 1/3. But at the same time, I don't feel like I want to sell. Like I said, I think I might keep my new 52 Batman. I don't know. I kind of like him, and he's quarter scale. So
well, that's such a big piece anyway. Like he's pretty
big.
It's a big piece.
Well, that's all my statues. I was always into the bigger, quarter scale pieces. I didn't really have too many like premium format, smaller size statues.
Yeah,
those new 52 Prime 1 pieces were, big bases and big pieces. So
absolutely. This is the brand new Tweeterhead Aquaman. This was Guillermo Barbiero. Really, really great sculpt. But I wanted to talk to you guys. What did you guys think about the price?
What was it?
$530, I think.
Oh, I think I saw somebody mention that in the group. Like he's more or less than what Superman was, or something like that, and they're about the same.
Superman was only $350.
And that's for the 1/6, right?
Big difference.
Well,
this is 1/6.
1/6.
But Superman was also directly through Tweeterhead, to where this is now going from Sideshow as well. No.
Well, Superman was both. You could get it for $350 from Sideshow, or get the $25 discount from Tweeterhead, so you get it for $325.
Okay.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are others in between. So Scarecrow was over 400, and one of the other ones was like 465 or something. But still, this is the first one over 500, I think.
I think when you're getting it in comparable price of a regular premium format quarter scale, 530 is pushing it.
Yeah.
I agree. Still a beautiful sculpt, though. I mean, I love this thing in person.
It looks amazing. I do like the piece.
Yeah, it's grown on me.
It was really good in person, and for me, I like the bearded portrait the best. But obviously, some different swap outs, which we didn't get to see in person. We didn't get to see the hook.
How much was the Joker on Throne?
$610 or something like that.
Mm.
You're getting a lot of statue for that price.
Sure.
But that was a while back now.
Was it a year ago?
Yeah, probably.
I'll wait till it goes on sale.
Yeah. The one thing about this piece, and Sideshow's done it, Tweeter has done it before. I kind of wish that they hadn't used the exact same portrait for the long hair version.
Maybe switch it up a little.
Just give us a different expression.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wonder, is that base all clear resin? I wonder if that's more to produce and make and stuff like that.
It didn't feel like it was that way to me. I just thought it was really well painted. I don't know. What do you think, Jeff? Do you think it was a clear resin?
No, I don't think so.
But I thought it looked really good.
Yeah, it looks kind of the same as the base on Green Arrow that Sideshow put out.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
that same look to it.
Real similar. This I thought was funny. Somebody posted this in the group because everybody was getting in their Arkham City Harley at the same time.
Yeah.
So great photo there.
There we go.
Look at the size of this thing, guys.
It's I did my review on it, and like I said, I was shocked. Like what Matt said. You know how big they're going to be, and then you open the box, and it's still like a wow factor. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
How heavy is that base?
It's not too bad. I mean, I'm struggling a little bit to put a smile on my face and hold it at the same time.
Right. I do not like round bases. That's the only bad thing. Is they take up so much room.
It's like a big.
It gets hard to place.
Big pizza pie.
Like even if it could have been like a quarter round, like done like round and then went straight across the back.
Yeah.
So it still looked curved at the front, but then that way it saved room. Like you don't really need all this room back here, do you?
I mean, you have the mallet, and the chair goes back pretty far.
Does it really?
I mean, there's
I
some dead
guess there's
space,
the
but
key
not
right
much.
there.
And for scale, I'm 6 foot, 240 pounds, by the way. And that's still up wider than I am.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Superman's asking, where do I have her? She's actually over my left shoulder on the middle cube.
I believe these are all your photos, Eric.
Looks like it, yeah.
I love this portrait. Is this your favorite?
That's my second, but it's somewhat my first. I don't know. I go back and forth between that one and the one where she's winking with the mouth open.
This one I know some people were critical about the eyes, but I think this one looks really beautiful.
Yeah, no. I mean, nothing wrong with the eyes on the one, at least on the one I received. So again, like I said in my review, she has that oval shape on her eye, and then it's also glossy. So depending on how the light captures it and the way Facebook distorts images, it can throw you off a little bit. But
would you ever display this head?
Again, that one's growing on me too. I've been like thinking about switching it up and putting that one on, but she's still new. I've only had her for like a week, so I'm just leaving the one that's on there for now before I keep switching.
That's what's great though. You have all these options.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, you're gonna love her when you get her in.
I absolutely
cannot
wait. What Matt? Which one's your favorite head?
The winking with the mouth open.
Really?
I don't think I'd ever use the Jester one just because she never wore the Jester hat in Arkham games. So it kind of is a little bit throwing me off. But I like the head. It looks really good at the same time.
Well, if you ever want to sell it to me, I'll buy it from you. But yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, there's the winking.
Yeah, I was having a hard time even with this photo. You can see like the shadows from her bangs are covering her face, and I had a light just beaming directly forward on her face, and I was still having trouble with the shadows on this piece. So
this is a piece I uplight mine, and it looks very different with the uplighting on her.
Yeah, I thought about adding a second light towards the bottom because even in my cabinet, it casts so many shadows with her head looking down a little bit and the bangs.
I think this is the look I'm going to go with. I love that look. And there it is on your shelf.
Yeah, there it is.
Right there. Oh, I really like that portrait too. That's a really fun one.
They all look good on her. I mean, there's not a bad option.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the comics statue of her. You put any head on it, it looks great.
It does. There's the photo we looked at earlier, so I'll get by that one. This was a photo from Aunt Adams talking about if anybody would want an alternate version, an all-white version. What do you guys think of this? I think it looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen this. That does look cool.
It looks good, but I don't think of her in white typically when I think of Lady Death.
He said if they did this, it would be a very, very low ES.
I can see that.
Like extremely low. But I thought it looked nice.
Yeah, looks good.
I like the white.
Look good.
Yeah. Speaking of, in my opinion, not looking so good, these were from Stuart Murray, and I believe he actually sent this back. He was so disappointed. This is, I believe, this is from Weta.
Yep. And
this is their quarter scale Superman, which I think there's a lot of good going on here. I think the texturing looks really amazing. I think they did a really good job with that. I mean, here you can see the detail work really, really nicely. And again, a lot of the Weta stuff has been really, really good. But I feel like the portraits are pretty awful. What do you guys think?
It's good until the portrait.
Yeah.
Terrible.
The portrait was. Yeah, I would have sent it back if I could have.
It honestly doesn't even look like the sculpt is fully bad. It's the paint job.
Yeah, I think the sculpt's fine. But it's just, I mean, that just looks so bad.
The paint, to me, ruins it.
You feel like it's like too speckled, like almost like an old man type of paint?
It looks like a vampire.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like there's too much. I don't know.
And there's like too much red in his cheeks on the other portrait.
Yeah.
It does light up. And so I think part of the problem too is like, so his eyes are hollow.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then it lights up. So I feel like that makes it look really weird with the light up feature. I don't know. Again, I feel like the statue itself looks good, but here you don't have quite as much light on it.
I've always wondered what the big fuss was about with them because I haven't seen it in anything I've seen pictures of Weta stuff.
I still feel like one of their best ones is that Leto Joker. I think that looked really, really good to me. But I feel like that's been like the only one.
And Jeff, you owned the Weta Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah.
Was that good to the character?
Yeah, that was a really nice piece.
Yeah, I thought that was good too.
That was one I sold that just didn't really belong in my collection. And I like a lot of their Lord of the Rings stuff.
So I don't know. I know he was not happy with it, which is a shame because I think it had a lot of possibility.
Mm-hmm.
This is a photo I just threw in there. This is from the new Gotham Knights, and I put it in the Facebook group. I'm like, how awesome would this be if Prime 1 starts making some of these villains? I know a lot of the character models people don't love, including myself. I still am excited to play the game because it's going to be a Court of Owls based game. But this would be kind of cool to finally get a third scale Clayface. That'd be all right. Be pretty cool.
I'm hoping they go off the Suicide Squad game if they pick statues off one of the new games.
That'd be cool.
I feel like their character models look much more like Arkham does.
Yeah, I agree. This is what I did my hit or miss video on today. This is the brand new Batman. I don't know if you guys watched my review. I was kind of critical on a couple of things. Number one, I feel like for a classic Batman, I thought that the base doesn't make any sense. It's fighting Darkseid, but I feel like it should have been a Gotham City base. And I also feel like he should have some sort of expression, like some sort of rage if he's fighting. What do you guys think about this piece?
I agree. I don't understand the base. I was watching a review and it made me laugh because so many people complain, oh my God, another gargoyle base, and then a company finally does something different and now nobody likes it. So I feel a little bit bad, but yeah, I don't know. Like you said, you had a good point. Like if they do like maybe like an entire line and it somehow makes sense, like with the Superman and it all ties in somehow,
Yeah, but not for a classic.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh, he froze. Who had 122?
There we are.
There he is.
Sorry, guys. Let me go back in. Sorry, Eric. I don't know what you were saying there.
Yeah, I was basically agreeing with your video review. Like, how you were saying, like it's not the typical gargoyle base. Like some people collectors complain like we keep getting these gargoyle bases, and then now the company finally does something different, and people aren't really digging it.
Yeah.
But like Jeff's point, it's classic Batman. So I don't know. But like, and I was going back to your point. If they do like a line and maybe it all ties in with other characters, I don't know. I still don't even understand really what the base is. It looks like a Brainiac arm and treads to a tire, a tanker. I don't know what the heck it is. I have no idea.
I mean, there's definitely some storytelling elements to it, but I just, again, for it being a classic Batman, I just feel like it should have been a classic base.
Yeah.
Or like you said, the expression.
Yeah, just at least maybe
an option.
Right, a second portrait with a rage face or something. Because like I feel like this is more of like a stoic face, like he's crouched on a gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where he's not really fighting anybody at the moment. But I do think the texturing looks good. I think some of there's a lot of good things to it, especially the cape. I think the cape looked really good.
Yeah, I agree with Captain Trenchcoat. I'm looking forward to Tweeterhead more than this one.
Yeah, I am too.
Same.
What do you think of that belt buckle? Is that accurate to like classic style Batman, where he had like
No,
a belt buckle from Macy's or something?
No,
no.
no, he always
The
had
Tommy
a gold.
Hilfiger belt from 1992.
Yep. That's exactly what that. Yeah, it's not comic book accurate to me. But again, the problem is this was designed by an artist. This was Mark Brooks. So whatever he drew, I'm assuming is what they did.
Well, what's up, Mark Brooks?
Yeah, what's up, Mark
Yeah.
Brooks?
Alfred, give me your belt.
That's right.
Oh,
Quick to Walmart.
At least he can adjust it. Yeah.
Makes me
Yeah.
wonder what the Wonder Woman's going to look like.
I don't know. We'll find out.
She'll have on a belt from Anne Klein or something.
I have a scarf from JCPenney's.
Yeah.
This is the Transformers. This is a life-size bust, or kind of life-size bust. It's massive.
It's not life-size, Chris. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's human size,
Oh, really? So that's what they're going with, huh?
which I think is the weirdest thing. That it's a Transformer in human size.
He's been shrunk down. He's
I
still
was gonna
big.
say,
I thought the ES was pretty impressive with $199.
Yeah.
I just
Here we
want to
go.
return
Optimus
back.
Prime human.
I feel bad. Sorry, Mark, if I offended your work. I actually really like the sculpt and everything.
Chris, you did get a super chat though. So,
Can you tell me how much, and can you read it for me?
yes, from Arkham Asylum patient,
thank you.
$10.
Thank
And
you.
he says P1 Cavill is superior and PO the Grim Knight.
All right. Another live pre-order. So I guess we'll have to wait till the end to see if I do that or not. So thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yes.
I think he's right. I'm not sure anyone's done Cavill better than that Prime 1/3 Justice League.
It's phenomenal. They nailed the head.
Yeah.
I think they did a really nice job on him.
Yeah. Was he
again,
mentioned
thank you-
the half scale or the 1/3?
I assume he meant 1/3, but I don't know.
I think the
That
1/3
half
is the better
scale's pretty
one.
nice too, though.
Yeah, it is good. I just think that the third scale was a newer sculpt, so I think that they captured it a little bit better.
Mhm.
This is next to a collector. The collector's in front of it, but at least it gives you kind of an idea of how big it is.
Looks cool.
It looks
Yeah,
smaller
it's-
than human
Yeah, I was
size.
gonna say his head's
Yeah.
smaller than that guy's head, but I still think it'll be a really nice piece in anybody's collection. I love all the light ups on it.
Oh yeah, I think it looks really cool.
It's really neat. This was a who was this? This was somebody getting venomized. This
Be
is from
anybody.
this was from XM Studios. This was a teaser. Actually, I thought it was going to be a samurai piece because it kind of looks samurai. But it is a venomized somebody. And then also somebody noticed that in the background
Drowned.
is the drowned painted up. So we had not seen her at all.
That
So
looks interesting.
that one should be coming too. I love all the tentacles and stuff on the base and the kind of
And where's the Prime 1 drowned?
It's weird because wasn't she one of the first ones out of the gate?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like everything else has been released except her. So it makes me wonder if, sometimes you hear about the factories that they don't like the work that the factory did. So they had to scrap it and start over, which I think is what happened with Talon. I think that she was in the same boat during COVID because she was the first one out of the gate.
That
I've
one
noticed
was
that with a
really
lot of their
interesting.
pieces.
Yeah.
They had a whole factory they had to redo.
Yeah. And so I think that she was probably one of those. We also have the Venom all painted up on display here. It's a big piece. Look at the base on this thing.
Who was this one by?
XM.
XM.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Is that a seam line though on the angel's head, or is that just the way
I
it's
think
cracked?
it's a crack. There's like all
Okay.
these cracks
Yep.
throughout it. But that's going to be a big, tall piece. This one, actually, we have a review coming up on the channel for this one. This one we also saw at San Diego, which was really fun. She's shipping now, her and Joker. I thought it looked pretty darn good. A couple of different sides of the boxes. Thought the box was fun, and then here's the statue. So it was a
Oh,
really
it's
cute
small.
statue. It's small. What scale do you think it is, Jeff? Do you think it's like a 5th scale?
Yeah, I'd say 5th.
Yeah, I would say 5th. But it was a cute statue. I really liked it in person.
How was the detail on that piece compared to one of their premium formats in person?
I thought real similar.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's maybe a little bit dumbed down in paint.
Okay.
But I still thought it was a real fun piece. And it looked really good next to the Batman and Catwoman. I thought they paired up really nicely.
Hmm. That looks good.
Yeah. It's a fun piece. A lot of color. This is the Injustice 2 Wonder Woman. She's finally shipping from Prime 1 after a very, very long wait. I think she looks fantastic.
She came out really good.
I'm not a big fan of that portrait, but I do like these. I think they're beautiful. And these are a quarter scale.
Yep.
I don't love that one.
No, that's not too good.
But
The other two are very good.
yeah, the other ones are really good. The armor looks good. The paint.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I was very surprised and pleased because I actually been having this in my cart on and off all week. Shipping was only $56 from Prime 1.
You're kidding.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Did you get it?
No, not yet. I have too much on pre-order still. So I'm doing the argument what to cancel.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that this is one of the best Wonder Womans out there. I mean, I know it's based on a video game design, so maybe not everybody likes the look, but
Mhm.
I think the portrait is stunning.
I wonder what
Yeah.
that Superman is behind her because it looks really good.
That's custom.
Yeah, they're custom back there.
I used to own that.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's a
It
good
looks
piece.
good.
It's a really good piece.
It does look good. Again, great texturing there. Some of the details on her. The base is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
It's-
good.
It's tempting, but I have too many Wonder Womans coming already.
Well, you've got what's maybe arguably one of the best ones, period, coming.
Yeah. And I got Museum coming, and I already own the Sideshow, so
And
that's
the Queen-
3.
Queen Studios, yeah.
Someone posted a picture of this statue in front of the Sideshow art print. I forgot who the print was by. But it paired up very well.
I bet it looked
Almost
great.
the exact same pose, which was interesting.
We'll move on to another DC character. This is from Queen Studios. This is their quarter scale Dark Side, and I think he turned out really good.
That's cool.
It's really good. The base is just okay, but I really like him.
I watched, I think Justin got it, and I saw his video. I want to think there was some blood splatter
There's
down
definitely
there
on the
a little
face.
bit.
Yeah, on his face for sure. Did he like it?
Yeah, it looked really cool. I think my favorite one is the one that Eric had sold.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
Yeah.
That was just kind of a good all-purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was a massive piece.
he's impressive in person, that statue. Still one of my favorites that I've had, like, of any statue.
Gotta love the severed head, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the severed head with the blood is fun. And again, good portrait.
Mad.
Yeah. This was teased by PCS, and I believe this is 1/6 scale.
That's pretty cool.
It looks
Yeah.
pretty good.
Like
Yeah,
the
it's
color.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
I like the colors on it.
Yeah.
Real dynamic.
I think they had a Captain America recently. Or didn't they show it somewhere?
San
The
Diego.
game one? Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego. Speaking of PCS, this one is just now shipping. Again, we have a great guest review of this one coming up on the channel, hopefully this week or next week. Probably next week, early next week. Got kind of loaded up this weekend. But anyway, I think this one looked great. I think the one that we saw on display was production. This was definitely one of my favorites at the booth. What did you think of this one, Jeff?
Yeah, this is a nice piece. Jerry picked it up. I think he did a review of it. I think this is a really, really nice piece.
I think it's one of the best Wolverines out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
especially since they retooled him. They definitely
It
improved
looks
his
good
portrait.
in your all's videos.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I think him and the turtles were my favorites.
Oh, Jerry said this is Franco, so no surprise that it's good.
Oh, this is Franco.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I love this pentagon, hexagon, octagon, prime one, money gone.
Yeah.
This needs to be hanging outside of my bat cave.
Money.
I thought that was really clever. This was a David Finch book. I just filmed a review last week, actually, for this one. It should go up to the channel sometime soon. I think it's already maybe up for members, but it is a really cool book. If you're a David Finch fan, I highly recommend this one.
I just got mine in a few days ago.
Now, what do you think of it?
I like it, but like I said, I wish there was more. I don't know. It seems like a lot of like oddball stuff inside.
There's not a lot of Batman in it.
Like even the cover, I thought was Batman until I took a second look. I was like, wait, that's not even Batman on the.
Oh, it's not?
No, that's his new character. Like if you look at in the inside of the book, he has like some character he's working on.
That's funny. I thought that was Batman.
He's got like, but then they put this character next to another Batman drawing, so I don't know if it's inspired by Batman. It's weird.
Maybe.
I think I have the book somewhere.
It's got a really cool drawing of Bane in there.
Where did I put the book? Do you have the book next to you? Take a look.
I
don't know where I put mine.
I don't remember. Oh, mine's over there. Yeah, whenever we're done with the photos, we'll maybe look at it.
All right.
This is the reissue. Basically, this is another version of the Justice League Batman.
I have the first one.
They're
I think
doing
that's
this.
my
They're doing this
favorite.
now with the bigger bases.
That was the base that came on the regular Justice League version deluxe.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
So this isn't new either, then.
It looks like they may have repainted it a little, but I want to think that's the same base.
So does this suit look better than the one you have?
No,
No,
it looks
same.
like the same figure, just kind of.
Just a reissue.
That's my favorite one. I've got 4 Ben Affleck Batmans,
That's awesome.
and that's my favorite one.
Is he your favorite Batman? Not to put you on the spot.
I liked how it went with him. It's a shame we didn't get more.
I think you're going to get more, Jeff.
I even liked Twilight.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I liked him in that. I mean, he did a much better job than I think anybody expected.
Yeah. Here's some art prints from Sideshow that are recently up for pre-order. I love this one.
Dan ordered that one.
Did he?
That's Bill Sienkiewicz.
It's a really nice print. I might order this one too. I like it's just so different with the red.
I'm a big Sienkiewicz fan.
He's awesome. Got a new She-Hulk. This one's fun.
That's really cool. And only 200 of those.
Yeah, really. I love the 3D effect of it. It's really nice. New Magneto. Thought that one looked nice.
That'd make a great statue.
Yes, it would.
If they could do like they did Captain Marvel, with the power stuff holding the figure up.
That would be cool. Or as I call her, Stargirl.
Yeah, that girl.
From San Diego. New Spider-Gwen as well. I don't know. I think it's Art Germ, isn't it?
Yeah.
That looks fun.
This would pair up really nice with some of their, that force perspective base.
Yeah.
And this one
That's
looks
cool.
good too. Yeah.
That's cool.
So some great prints coming up from Sideshow. We've got Alita Battle Angel. Now this one was interesting. This is a quarter scale and also a life size. And they're basically the same.
Yeah, I remember we saw the life size in their tour that they did that.
Yes. So this is what the quarter scale looks like. Again, ES of $5.99 from Queen Studios.
I like that a lot.
It's really, really nice.
Is that real fabric? It looks like real fabric.
Real fabric.
It looks like
Yeah,
real fabric.
real fabric on her. But I think for the quarter, it looks really good.
I'm tempted.
Yeah,
I
it's
am
a
as
fun,
well.
fun piece. You know, you got some great detail on the base. And then, of course, this is the life size. This is an ES of 99. And you can see the difference in size. Obviously, she's going to have like the real hair. I think I prefer the quarter scale. I like the way the quarter scale looks.
That was a fun movie.
Yep.
I think that's a
Watch it
cool
again.
fan gesture. Because I
I
think
still-
then they showed life size. A lot of people said they would love that piece, but nobody wanted to pay life size price.
Sure. Well, this is a great option for those collectors.
That's a good
'cause
fan
I like that they
service.
just basically shrunk her down.
It does look
Mhm.
better, I think.
I just think it looks better.
And that's a small ES.
Yeah, really small. So I think it's a fun piece. Again, it's up for pre-order right now. This is a Infinity Studios production. I think this one's looking really cool. I always love these behind-the-scenes photos, factory photos.
Is that somebody from Lord of the Rings?
Yes,
Okay.
I can't remember his name, but
That's just the Nazgul.
basically just a cloak. I don't even think he has a face.
A Dementor with a sword.
Basically, yep. Basically.
Are y'all watching the Amazon show?
Yes.
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
I was just thinking that.
I thought it was
Who
pretty
do you
good.
think the guy is that fell out of the sky? Is that
Some
gonna
people
be
think
somebody
it's
we
Gandalf.
know?
It might be Gandalf,
Oh, that would be interesting if it was Gandalf.
but we don't know yet.
That'd be cool.
I started watching Pennyworth on your recommendation, Chris.
Yeah, I just watched the first episode so far.
Yeah, me too.
But I really enjoyed it, so I'm definitely glad it's finally on HBO Max to watch it. Speaking of HBO Max, this is cool news too that there's going to be a season 2 of the audio adventures, so that's really exciting, starting October 7th. So that'll be fun. New Batman content.
Yeah, it's
Is
cool.
that
image.
Scarecrow?
That is Scarecrow, yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's a cool take.
I love it.
Batman's the mouth.
This is new pieces from PCS. This is Street Fighter. So this is going to be multiple options. So you have this one with the green, the white, and then the red.
Okay.
And Ant posted today this photo here just to kind of capture. They feel like her portrait didn't look very good in the promo photos, so wanted to see
That's
kind of
pretty.
how soft the face was. She looks pretty. I like that
Yeah,
she's pulling her
that's-
hair back there. I think that's fun with her pose. But he felt like she was a little bit washed out.
I like
Yeah.
the green. I like the
Uh,
green one, I think.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
green one.
I
Yeah,
don't know. It's hard to tell. Either
the green
or
one's
the
cool
red.
because it's got the little extra paint on her body. I guess the other ones do too. I guess. I don't really like the red one.
No.
I think green or white for me. But I do like that portrait. It's really pretty.
It looks much better when he posted that.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
smart that he did that. She looks good. This one I thought was cool. This was called the Spirit 1/6 scale. I thought for Halloween coming up, like this thing is terrifying looking. I love it.
Wow.
She just got her shipping invoice.
Oh, she's shipping already?
No, I'm saying her expression. She
Oh, yeah. One thing I loved about this, and I don't know if people see it, but like, see how her body's not connected?
Oh, wow.
cool.
So she's like, there's all these cuts in her, but she's not connected.
That's crazy.
And she's got shards of glass sticking out of her skin.
She's coming apart.
Yeah. I
That
thought it was kind of a neat statue
$900 shipping fee.
if you're into horror and things like that. Creepy piece.
So what is Dead by Daylight? Is that a game or what?
Wow.
I have no idea.
I
That was
believe it's
even
a game.
That was even scarier. My lights just started flashing on my one.
Oh,
bulb.
maybe we
showing.
need to move on. We need to move on. These are from Todd McFarlane. I just wanted to throw these in since we've been talking a little bit about Arkham. There's a new Arkham Joker figure. I thought that looked really fun.
Mhm.
New Scarecrow.
That's cool.
So again, if you don't want to pay for the third scales, also a new Red Hood from Arkham. That one looks pretty good. And then this one I thought was really fun too. This is part of the Dark Knight's Metal, the Flash. I could see Prime 1 making this character.
That's fun.
I gotta hand it to him. He puts out some pretty good stuff.
Yes, he does.
I think that Arkham line is like a Build-A-Figure. I'm trying to think. Is it Solomon Grundy?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, it is. I did a video on that.
Mhm.
It's really impressive looking.
Yeah.
Oh, they said it's an unlicensed character. I wonder if they're talking about the scary one.
Must
Yeah.
be.
They are. And
Hmm.
Josh said it's an online video game.
It's interesting. Well, did anything out of that group? Oh, I did want to show you one thing too. I was showing you guys before the show, but I wanted to show everybody this.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.